Hello, my name's Kim Rowena Diment, and many years ago, more than I care to recall, in my first job as a radio production assistant working for the BBC, we were doing a radio programme with the management guru Charles Handy, and he predicted that we would all be having portfolio careers. Now, I scoffed at that internally because I fully expected to be collecting my gold clock at the end of a long period with the BBC. Well, many career changes later, I now find myself as a drama therapist, and I currently work in Gloucestershire on an acute dementia ward. I run weekly sessions in an NHS Foundation trust there. Also, our professional body is the British Association of Drama Therapists, BADTHA, and I'm on the executive committee of that since last year. So my clinical experience as a drama therapist, well, I specialise working with the elderly and in dementia, but also during my training I've worked with young people on the autistic spectrum disorder and young adults in residential homes and older adults, as well as in secondary schools. My research experience, I'm a qualitative researcher, one of those, and I came to do my doctoral studies at Bath University looking at Shakespeare in schools, and whilst I was finishing that off, worked here at UWE, in fact, on a 4-year research project looking at learning cultures in FE. After that finished, I continued in education and social science research down at Exeter, working on a range of projects, including with young people in jobs without training and the practices and beliefs of maths and science teachers, about whom I knew very little coming from a humanities background. But I reckon I'm now sort of cross-disciplinary, having gone through both of those. So my clinical conundrum or overarching research question, as a drama therapist, we practice in an embodied way. And what I find that it's very difficult for us and other creative arts therapies is to provide evidence of what we do and evidence that what we do works. How do we measure the immeasurable? How do we quantify our evidence? And what language do we use to speak to those stakeholders and funders who are actually going to fund us? So that's a difficulty that we have, and that I'm very interested in trying to gather momentum about that. Also, I think the language is how we communicate as clinicians and academics together and have that shared language, and that's why I'm excited about this research and net support network. Having had a foot in each camp, if you like, both as an academic and a clinician, I've had experience of both those cultures, and I'm very keen to continue to build those bridges. So who am I keen to link up with? Other researchers, of course, and other AHPs. As drama therapists, we're one of the smaller AHP bodies, and I'm particularly keen to help bring about what I see as a parity of esteem between physical and mental health research issues, which isn't always there, I think, because I think we're all on this spectrum of AHP provision and support, and we need to shout about it, and also we need to know what each other, I mean, I see a paramedic there, I'd love to know what you do, I'm sure you might want to know what I do, and together we can make our voices really heard and valued, I think. That's me. 57 seconds.